sure I'm not. Dang it. Okay. Try this again. Good morning, girls. Let's get ready for church. I finally did my hair. I finally got my hands on the L'Oreal, what is that stuff called? The L'Oreal Elvive. I freaking love that stuff. And as you can see today, we're wearing gingham to church. It has these cute little bows on the shoulders. Get into my iPad so you can see what y'all are saying. I'm excited to be here on a Sunday. I'm not normally here on Sundays. Also, like, every single day that goes on, like, I fall more and more and more in love with Snapchat. Like, I love all the features that they have on that platform, and, like, it just makes it so easy to connect with you ladies. Hi, Sunny. Good morning, bestie. It makes it so easy for me to connect with you girls. So, if you haven't, please add me on Snapchat. Let me put my Snapchat in the... Oops, I didn't want to open it, I just wanted to, whatever, I'll just put my username in there. And if you don't already know, I have a private story for all of my girlies on my Snapchat. I add all of my girlies back, so make sure you add me on Snapgirl. Hi, Layla and Freya. Hi. I said hi. Slay. I love that word. Pinned my message. I didn't even tell my Snapchat fam that I'm on live, so let me tell them really quick. Let me just do a selfie. I'm live on I'm live on YouTube. Please come say hi. Say hi and get ready with me for church. Done. YouTube, let me tell them what my YouTube is in case they forgot. YouTube, B-U-T with Ashley. Okay. Stories. The sleepover besties. That's my private story that I have all of my girlies on there for YouTube and stuff like that. So if you haven't added me on Snapchat, girl, add me on Snapchat. What are you doing? Okay, let's get ready for church. Let's get into this makeup, girl. No More Creeps 2025. Hey, girl. Girl, it doesn't matter what he was doing because he's booted now and he ain't never coming back. Because that's what we do around here. No More Creeps 2025. Way back in the day, I used to give second chances. I don't do second chances anymore. Like, if you get got, you get got. You ain't never coming back. Where is my... There we go. So one of my favorite content creators is really big on getting ready. And, like, I talk about this a lot. Because I get really lazy, y'all. I get really lazy. And, like, I don't, like, want to get all the way ready most of the time. But I follow this girl. Her name is Jade Amber. I freaking love her. And she talks about, like, the importance of getting ready and how, like, it just makes you feel better. Like, it literally just makes you feel more motivated. And, like, oh my gosh, I'm watching myself do this. My live was, like, backed up. Anyways, she talks about the importance of getting ready and how, like, you really do feel better, like, when you get ready. Like, you're just more productive. Like, she's like, her phrase is like, you should feel like that girl because you are that girl, you know? Girl, I need me some air. Get warm. Okay. I'm gonna go with my Cetaphil moisturizing cream. And she's like, even, like, if you don't, like, do a full beat, like, just, like, waking up, like, brushing your teeth, washing your face, and, like, putting on a moisturizer, and, like, doing a little bit of brow gel and a little bit of lip gloss, like, you, I don't know, you just instantly feel better, and you're more productive. Like, I don't know what the science is behind that, but, girl, it works. Like, it might sound silly, but, girl, like, it works. Okay, let's get into this makeup, girl. Good morning, ladies. No more creeps 2025. 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 I love a good 2-for-1. I love a good 2-for-1, girl. Work harder, not smarter. And for any of you new here, like, that's what we say when someone gets booted, because in the earlier days of my streaming, by the way, I'm going to go with Maybelline Master Prime number 100. In the earlier days of my streaming, like, I used to get, like, really upset about what people would say on here. Like, I would get, like, really in my feelings and hurt. But at the same time, like, I was meeting some, like, amazing girlies on here, like, some amazing besties. And I was like, you know what? Like, I'm going to keep doing this. Like, I love, like, to help the girlies, like, reach their glow up goals, and, like, talk about makeup, girl. Like, I freaking love that. And, like, I'm not gonna let, like, these creeps, like, stop me, because that's what they are, is creeps. And, like, I'm not gonna try to reason with them. Like, the Bible literally says, do not argue with a fool. Like, hello. Like, and so now they just get got. And that's what we say, no more creeps 2025. So if you like my phrase, girls, buy my t-shirt. I have t-shirts that are for sale now on my channel. If you go to my channel page, it says store. Go on to my store, girl, and get you a shirt. Get you a shirt, girl. By the way, this is my Maybelline Master Prime number 400. This just, like, makes your concealer go on so smooth, girl. Like, it's the vibe. It's the vibe. It is the moment. Everybody wants smooth concealer. No more creeps 2025. And I hate banning girls, girl. I hate that. But, like, if you're a creep, you're a creep. You gotta go. You got to go. Maybelline Super Stay number 112. Let's put this on. And this stuff, like, is literally the best foundation ever. It is, like, it is as light as water, but it has really good coverage. Like, look at that coverage. And it has just, like, this glow about it, girl. Like, hi, Joss. I haven't seen you in forever. How are you? And this is my Paw Paw Beauty Blender. Just putting this on. And blend this down. Good. You love my Snap stories? Thank you. I try really hard on there. Because, like, I am kind of, like, new to using it in the way that I use it. Like, for a while, like, I was just, like, doing everything, like, public. And, like, I didn't really know how to be friends with people on there. So, like, I just wasn't friends with, like, literally anybody. But then I got more comfortable with it. And I was like, wait a minute. Like, I can add my besties back. Like, hello? Like, they're literally my internet besties. Like, of course I'm going to add them back. So then I made my private story and started posting more on there. So I'm loving it more and more as the days go by. So if you haven't added me on Snapchat, girl, add me on Snapchat. This is the Maybelline Eraser Color Corrector. And I feel like for me, like with Snap, like I had to like get over the, by the way, I'm going to use 2 concealers today. I did this technique the other day and then I ended up loving it. So we're going to do it again today. This is the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer in the shade Fair Warm. Yeah, but I feel like Snap has a bad rap, but like it shouldn't, you know what I mean? Like it shouldn't. Because like it can be a really cool platform to like connect with your friends and stuff if you use it correctly. There's enough features on there to like make it cool and not weird. And like I'm of the belief that like we're gonna make it cool, you know? Yes, you have me as a friend 100%. You're like one of my OGs, Joss. Like you've been here since like the beginning. This is the NYX Ultimate Eyeshadow Primer, by the way. And this is just gonna keep your eyeshadow in place and keep it from creasing, girl. We love that. Please say slay. I'm gonna go with this Maybelline Eraser Corrector Concealer stuff and kind of like go over this part and then like blend it out. I love this little like daughter thing that it has on the end because it helps like blend the concealers together. And also, like, it gives some color payoff from this concealer, which is, like, a pink color. And the pink color helps, like, cover up any, like, dark circles. And, like, the green and the blue and the purple colors that we get from our dark circles, like, that's what makes us look like, I'm gonna just do this today. I normally don't do it this way, but I'm gonna do this. It makes us look like sleepy or tired or haggard or what's the new word? Chopped. We don't want to be looking chopped, girl. Girl, hey Hope. Hope says, girl, my school is so strict, like no makeup and uniform type of stuff. There are girls who still do makeup, but my mom likes following rules. Okay, anyways, how to not look sick while in school. Okay. Hey Emma. Good to see you, bestie. Okay, Hope, here's my recommendations. So, what I would do is I would take a fake tanner and apply it at night and apply it like right here on your forehead and then on top of your cheeks and down your nose. It's gonna look crazy, right? You're gonna do it like right before you go to sleep and just sleep in it all night. When you wake up in the morning, it's gonna look crazy, but when you wash it off, girl, like, you're gonna look like sun-kissed. And it's like, it just looks like you've been, like, out on the boat, out at the beach, on vacation, whatever. And it looks natural. And it's just, like, I've done this so many times, especially if I'm, like, on vacation or something where I'm not really gonna be wearing a lot of makeup, but I still want to look pretty and I still want to feel pretty in pictures. Like, that trick, like, every single time, hands down, like, eats. So, contouring and adding, like, a tan with some self tanner 100%, and it's not makeup because when you wash it off, at that point, it's your skin. You know what I mean? Like, what are you going to do? Send me to detention for being tan? Like, they can't do that. So, that's what I recommend. And also, curling your eyelashes. I've heard that if you curl your eyelashes with Vaseline, they stay in place. So that I would also do that. And I think that's good for like your eyelashes, like growth wise as well. So it'll keep your eyelashes growing and it'll make you look more awake. Because like y'all have heard me talk about eyelash placement like a million times. When your eyelashes are stuck up like this, it's just naturally going to make you look more awake, girl. You're welcome. You're welcome, Hope. Please don't say how old you are. Like, please don't put that in my chat. That doesn't belong on the internet. Girly pop. So, I don't call my subscribers fans. I don't feel like it's appropriate. I call them besties, because, like, that's what I believe that we all are. We're internet besties. Ooh, it's too hot. Alexa, thermostat 73. Thermostat is set to 73. Ooh, girl. That heat. It gets like really, I feel like it gets really warm in here when I'm like moving around and stuff, so I always have to get the air circulating again. Good to see you, Hope. I hope that the self-tanner thing works for you. Thank you, I will. Hey, Claire. Hi, Samari. Okay, so now we have all of our concealer all blended out. I'm gonna go with this. This is the CoverGirl Clean Matte powder foundation. I highly recommend that you have just a regular powder foundation in your kit. It really helps. It just can be used for a variety of things in your makeup. I like to use mine to like set underneath my eyes, and I also like to use it as an eyeshadow. It just helps your eyeshadows like stay that much better, girl. And there's just something about a pressed powder, like setting your concealer with that. It just locks her in place. Please read my rules before you type in my chat. Read my rules, girl. They're in my description. Read the rules, girl, before you go type in my chat. Hey, Manaz. Thank you. Hey, girl. I like your little cat icon. That's such a cute icon, girl. This is the e.l.f. Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist. And I'm just gonna spray. And while I do my makeup, I love to multitask. Like, makeup is notorious for taking a long time, but you can multitask in a bunch of different ways, girl. And this is one of them. So, see how I just set my face? Like, it's gonna have to dry. And so while I'm waiting for that to dry, I'm gonna work on my eyeshadow, girl. Isn't that a Christian artist? If so, yes, I do know who that is. And then I'm just gonna set my eyes. I already have my eyeshadow primer down. And then you also want to make sure that your eyes are not creasing at all before you set. Like, whenever you go in with powder, it sets whatever cream product that it's setting, like, in stone, girl. Like, it's set and, like, locked in place, girl. So you want to make sure that you get it nice and set. Hi, Cheyenne. Hi, Bestie. Hi, Michelle. Oh, there's so many besties on today. That's exciting. What the heck am I gonna do? I think I'm gonna do just like the brown crease with this color right here. Thank you, Cheyenne. You were in church on Friday, so you couldn't join the stream. I think Friday's stream was kind of like chill, so you didn't miss a lot. So we're gonna go with that like taupey brown and kind of like make a dot on the outer V area and then just blend it inwards. And I don't know what it is about this technique, but it like ups your glow up level like times a million. Like, I don't know what it is, but like it helps so much, girl. Again, do the dot. So anytime you put your pictures into like any photo editing app and you see the like Facetune or Face app, it's always gonna make this part of your eyes darker. Like, I don't know what the science is behind it, but it just makes the eye pop. So we're kind of trying to recreate that with makeup. I think that using photo filters to kind of guide how we do our makeup is a really cool way to like see what's going to make a difference on our face. So I think we can learn a lot from filters. And I've heard a couple people talk about that, but I haven't seen a lot of people talking about that. And I feel like it needs to be said, girl, because it helps. Hi, Gigi. Thank you. Of course. We're all besties, Cheyenne. Girl, there is 90 people on here right now. Good morning, girls. I guess the girls are showing up and showing out today. I love it. Okay. Now we're gonna go in with an inner corner highlight, like always, girl. Okay, I'm gonna go with this Wet n Wild Eyeliner. And we're just gonna put this on my inner corners. Like this. This just makes you look so much more awake, girl. Like, I say this every stream, I feel like. But it's also important that you don't get too messy with this. I feel like I can get really messy with the application of my inner corners. Hey, Joyce. Hey, bestie. So it seems like we need to have another talk about time. Occasionally on my streams, we start talking about time. I want to make something clear, though. Like, I am not a clock YouTube channel. I know that there's people who own, like, watch stores and clock stores. I'm not about that. But we do a lot of talk about time here. So if you didn't know, let's go over the basics. So the time, if you want to tell time, you actually can look right up here on your phone, and the numbers that are up there, that's the time. But here's the thing, babe. Here's the thing. The thing about time is that it's not the same time for everyone. Like, I know, bestie, I know. Like, people in China, like, it's like a different time for them. Like, people in Russia, like, also a different time for them. Like, people in New York City, like, a different time for them. See what I mean? Like, it's kind of crazy. So just because your phone says certain numbers up here, on someone else's phone, it says different numbers. I know, we're all learning so much today, besties. We're learning so much. Yeah. So thank you for attending my time talk, girlies. I can't answer that question, Gigi. Please read my rules before you type in the chat. School starts in a few days. I can't wait. That's fun, Michelle. I'm excited for the tea that's going to come out of that. Okay, I'm going to put this under the brow. Y'all know I love a good brow highlight. It just makes everything look more glam, a little more diva, if you will. Like, see, when you turn, it kind of changes the look, babe. It looks a little more glam. Thank you. What's your exciting news, Cheyenne? Miss Cheyenne has some exciting news for us, y'all. Okay, we're gonna go with Wet n Wild Photo Focus. This is my favorite powder. We're gonna go ahead and blend this out, because remember what I said about creases? Like, anything that has creases, when you put powder on top, it's just gonna lock it into place, girl, and that's not what we want. We want nice, smooth base. So, hi, Celine. Good morning, bestie. The girls are showing up and showing out today, and I love it, girl. I love it. And also, while we're all here, don't forget to subscribe to me. And also, follow me on Snap, girl. Like, I'm going to be adding all of my girlies back. Thank you, Gigi. My comment is already pinned. It has my Snapchat in it. But if you want to, like, make a comment that, like, helps me out, like, says my Snapchat page, or, like, links my Amazon storefront, or both, I really need my Snap pinned, so you're going to have to write something that has it pinned in it. But if you can do that, then you can have a pin. Those are kind of my rules for being pinned on here. You will have to miss watching The Summer I Turned Pretty in the Morning because you start school on Wednesday, and I'll have to watch it. Period. I mean, that's what I do, Michelle. Like, you're always first, like, watching it. But, like, I am so busy with school right now. Like, I haven't had time to watch. But I've been, like... Ew, hair in my mouth. Oh, no, not the hair in the eye. Y'all, I hate when I get a hair in my eye. Cannot stand it. Cannot stand it, babe. Oh, where's my eyelashes? Okay, today we're going to go with the natural lash. This is the Ardell number 424. And I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Like, girl, like, I hurt myself using an eyelash curler. And so I just have, like, resorted to just wearing false lashes because, like, the false lashes take me less effort and less trauma on my eyelids. I just feel like I still have a hair in my eye. It takes me less effort and less trauma on my eyelids to put them on. And what the heck was I saying? It gets me where I want to go faster. Because, like, I want my eyelashes sticking up like this. Like, I talk about that every live stream. It's just going to make you look more awake every single time, girl. Also, this is another trick of mine to look awake. This is the white eyeliner. This is NYX and Milk. And just look at that. That's the after and that's before. Before, after, before, after. Like, girl. It just opens up the eyes so much. Yes, girl, I read. And I also responded. Did you hear my response? We're doing so many like important skills today, girls. We're doing telling the time. We're doing time zone education. We're doing reading, and we're doing listening. We're covering all the bases today, besties. Always learning. You learn something new every day. I had a family member who was seriously so smart up until the day that she went to be with the Lord. And let me tell you, like, her attitude was awesome. She was always like, she would say, I'll keep my big ears open and my big mouth shut. Like, I'm trying to learn something new every day. Like, I want to listen more than I talk. Like, I want to, like, I'm never going to know it all. And I feel like that's the best attitude to have. Blocked. Clock it. Michelle's on it today, y'all. Michelle is never not on it. Michelle, like, you could do content one day and I would totally follow you. Like, Michelle is always on points. You have to go. We'll miss you, Miss Michelle. You have been blocked. No more creeps 2025. Okay, this is my eyelash glue. This is Duo. We're gonna put this on the lashes, girls. Okay. We might have to use my dangerous eyelash curler today, girls, because I don't know where my other one is. There she is. We're gonna go with my favorite eyeliner. This is the Maybelline Cinnabar. I love this stuff. Hi, Cheyenne. Thank you. Cheyenne said I love your videos. Thanks, girl. I put a lot into it. Like, even when I'm not actively on camera, like, I'm always thinking of, like, new stuff to do. And, like, new ways to, like, make this community, like, better. So, thank you, bestie. I try. I really do try. Maybelline Cinnabar. We're just gonna put this on. Just make a nice little straight line. And if you're new to eyeliner, I highly recommend that you use an eyeliner like this and not a liquid, just because, like, if you were to mess up, it is so easy to just blend it out, girl. I'm going to go with this e.l.f. Lash It Loud mascara. And even though I did curl my eyelashes, like, it doesn't really matter how your natural lashes are looking when you wear a false lash, and that's what I love, because I'm just not here for the drama. Like, I'm not here to fight with my eyelashes, especially in the morning, like, before school. Like, I know, like, I'm gonna have to get ready, and then I'm gonna show up to class, and that teacher, they always all be, and, like, that's gonna be, like I said, drama. So, like, I'm not trying to deal with drama with my own eyelids, girl. I'm just not doing it, babe. It's not the vibe, not the move. You're back, Sunny? Hey, girl. Okay. We're going to set these lashes facing up. And again, this technique is just going to get you the most awake looking eyes. And if you're trying to get into makeup, like, this is a really good, like, foundational makeup look that you can kind of build off of. Like, if you learn how to put on lashes, girl, you can put on any lashes, you know what I mean? And, like, if you wanted to do, like, a crazier makeup look, like a smoky eye, or, like, a crazy Halloween makeup look, like, the process is the same, but, like, the colors are gonna change, you know what I mean? But like the process is going to be the same, especially when it comes to your base and stuff like that. And like the way that you apply the lashes, even if you're going to apply like a bigger, crazier eyelash, it's going to be the same. So that's the thing with makeup, is it really just is practice. It's not like people just pop out. I feel like people think that people just pop out the womb doing makeup. Girl, it don't work like that. Like, as human beings, like when we start doing anything, we're gonna suck at it. Like when you first learn to drive, guess what? You're not a very good driver. You know why? Because you haven't been driving that long. You know what I mean? Like, when you first start, I don't know, painting, you're not gonna be the best painter. Girl, I took a class with this one teacher my teacher was from Europe, and like, y'all know that I've been painting since I was like, before I could walk. I've been painting longer than I've been walking. I've always loved like painting and art. I'm not good at ceramics. I love to play around with some clay, but like, girl, let me tell you, I cannot make them things look pretty. But when it comes to paint, like, that is my thing. But anyways, he was from Europe, and guess what he said in the first day of class? He's like, in this class, we ain't using no, and of course I'm talking as me, but of course he didn't have my kind of voice. He said, we ain't using no acrylic, we ain't using no watercolor, we're going to use all oil. If y'all know anything about oil paint, girl, let me tell you, she's different. And that's a learning process in and of itself. So I had to like, almost like relearn how to paint when I took this class. But eventually by the end of the class, like, I got it. But like, oil paint takes so long to dry. That's the first thing. Some paintings that were done like way back in the day, I'm talking like the Mona Lisa, I don't even think the Mona Lisa is dry. I think it's still drying. That's how crazy oil paint is, girl. But that goes to show you, like, even me, like someone who started painting when they were like 1 or 2 years old, like, I still struggled because it was something new. So kind of look at makeup as the same thing. Like, it's a learning process and it's practice. And then with makeup, when I get out of practice, like, I notice, like, if you look at my live streams, like, where I haven't gone live in a while, my makeup looks rougher. It's because I'm out of practice. I don't know what that is, but it creeps me out. I don't know what that is. So if someone could like explain that to me, I won't be creeped out. But like, the internet is scary, girl, and like, I'm human too, so like, don't be coming on here saying any little thing. Okay, now we're gonna go mascara. I don't know what that means. Oh. I don't be listening to K-pop. I listen to Jesus, country, and Britney. That's what I'd be listening to. Okay, now we're gonna go and set these eyelashes down. And I try like really hard to like keep up with stuff, and like I try to be on like TikTok and Pinterest and like learn about stuff, because like I live in a really small town, and like when you live in a small town, it's almost like you're like in a bubble, like insulated from reality. Like, you don't be hearing about stuff. You don't be knowing about stuff, you know? But also, like, I am a Christian, and like I'm very devoted to Jesus, and like very devoted to my faith, and like I talk about it on here all the time. I'm very sensitive to like any music, and I'm not saying that group is vulgar. I literally don't know them. I've never heard them. But what the heck was I saying? I'm very sensitive to like any like vulgarity or like bad words in music. Like, it literally just hurts my ears. Like, I'm about like getting ahead in life and like being aligned like with God, with what God has for me, and like, I don't know, when I put negativity into my ears, it goes into my brain, and like, I don't know. Your brain, like, my dad actually says that the brain is like a poop machine. Like, you put poop in, like, you get poop out. And, like, that's how I feel about, like, a lot of secular music, is it's, like, junk. Like, I don't want to put junk in my brain because it's gonna come, like, junk out of me. You know what I mean? I don't like that. So I like me my Jesus music. I love Brandon Lake. He's my favorite artist right now. They're Christian. That's cool. That's cool. I didn't know they were Christian. I'll have to check them out. I didn't know there was Christian K-pop. That's like, I don't know. Like I said, small town. I like don't be knowing about stuff. Okay, now we're gonna go in with my lips. This is my favorite lip combo. Period, Alexa. Period. Yes. I use Dove, cucumber, and green tea. No More Creeps 2025. This is CoverGirl Outlast lip stain in the shade Sugar Girl. We know her, we love her. And like I always say, this stuff is transfer proof. See? Transfer proof. I don't know who any of those people are. Thank you, Luna. And then I'm going to use my favorite lip gloss ever. This is the CoverGirl Clean Fresh Yummy Gloss in the shade Sugar Poppy. Literally the best. Like the most perfect shade of like everyday paint girl. Look at that. Like literally the perfect like whisper of pink for every day. And all my makeup is linked in my Amazon storefront if you ladies want to check it out. Okay, now we're going to move on my contour. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contour Palette. And it's really important after foundation that you do something to put some dimension into your face. Like someone was on here earlier talking about like not being allowed to wear makeup at school and like needing more dimension. It's not as big of a problem, I think, with your natural skin, because this is my natural skin right here, and you can see that it has places that are more tan, places that are more pink or rosy. But even when we have just our natural skin, like just doing a little bit of self tanner just can really help like wake the face up and make you look more awake, if that makes sense. Like you have some color in your face, you know? Go down the center of my nose. I'm gonna go on my jawline. Yes, I like Forrest Frank. One of my YouTube besties, actually, Michelle. Michelle put me on to Forrest Frank. He's great. CoverGirl Cheekers Pink Candy. I'm going to apply this underneath my eyes. I've really been liking this technique lately. This, like, having this, like, pink kind of under eye, it just is one of those things that, like, makes you look more awake. I think what it is because, like, it counteracts, like, any, like, blue or purple colors. And, like, blue and purple under the eyes is going to make you look like you're sleepy, like you're tired. And so when you put a color like peach or what was I saying? Light pink under the eyes, it just naturally just like wakes up the face. This is CoverGirl Cheekers in the shade Rose Silk. Please be careful with your location on here, ladies. Some of this down my nose. And see that like peachy color? It just like wakes up the face so nicely. Hi, thank you. I'm gonna go back in with my Maybelline Superstay and I'm going to put this on my forehead and do my forehead. I always do my forehead last because I'm very expressive when I talk. And also when I'm doing my eye makeup, I tend to like raise my eyebrows a lot and it creases my forehead and we don't want that, so. Thank you, Rose. I know that. I do makeup because it's fun. It's a hobby and it's a cool way to connect with other girlies. But I'm never going to be a person that thinks they need makeup. Like, I am fine with the way that I look naturally. Like, I don't feel that I need makeup. I don't think that anybody needs makeup. I think it's just fun. It's fun. It's a way to connect with other girlies. It's a way to express yourself. Like, that's what makeup has always been about for me, and it always will be about that. But thank you for saying that. This is my e.l.f. Say All Night Microfine Setting Spray. Hi, Jessica. Hi, besties. Don't forget to add me on Snap, girls. I post on Snap like literally all day, every day. I have a private story that's just for my YouTube girlies. So I do add all of my girlies back on there. Look at this fan. It's so ghetto. New fan. Where them fans at? Ugh. And then while my forehead dries, we're going to work on my hair. Let's figure out what we're doing for the hair for church this morning. Oops, I did not mean to untie that. Okay. Take my little headband off. My hair is just blow dried. It's not straightened. I literally just washed it yesterday. If you follow me on Snap, you saw. Not that I did that on camera or anything, but I like had my hair in a towel and then I took it down and then I blew it dry. And I used the L'Oreal, I'm obsessed with the L'Oreal, what is it called? The L'Oreal No Haircut Cream. That stuff literally went viral and I couldn't find it anywhere, girl. But I finally got my paws on some and I used it yesterday and like, it smells so good. Like they need to make a perfume because the scent in that stuff is like unreal, girl. I feel like this is another thing that just makes you look better and that people underestimate it is just brushing the hair. My makeup routine, probably like 20 to 30 minutes. Like, it takes me longer here on live because like I'm stopping and talking, but I feel like it takes me like 20 to 30 minutes. I did get it down to like 15 minutes at one point, but I don't know if I use that technique anymore. Part my hair in the middle. So as you can see, there is still a little bit of like waved in my hair. That's because I didn't straighten it. I literally just blew it dry. But for this, I'm just gonna take like a little bit of hair and then I'm just gonna pin it back with this clip. A little clipper ring. Actually, I want to use the tan one. Oh no, maybe we should use this one. Ooh, I'm gonna use that one. She's so pretty. Go ahead and cut these. I'm just gonna cut both of them because why not? Why do they make these so hard to open? There. Okay. We can throw this thing away. These are my little bow clips. I got these at TJ Maxx. I also have a blue one somewhere. I'm just gonna take, maybe I should like comb my hair back like this. Because I do like the way my highlights look better when they're back like this. So just take some of my hair and then let's just pin it. Make a little twirly thing with this. And then put the clip in. And that's gonna be my hair for church today, ladies. I just love the way the bow looks from the side, girl. Oh, and this is my dress. I kind of feel like this dress needs a belt just to make it like more like that, you know? Like that. I don't know. But for now, she's just like this. I kind of feel like Dorothy from Wizard of Oz in this dress. Thank you, Sunny. I like bread, but I actually don't eat bread. I have celiac disease, so I only eat gluten-free bread, but I do miss eating bread, but not enough to eat it again because it will make me so sick that it's not even funny. I'm gonna go ahead and set my neck, and then I will go in and set my forehead. That's funny. No, it's just my cat. Come here, Putsy. Come here. The people want to see you. This is Putsy. Go on. Oh! Don't fall down. Okay, got our powder. And always set your neck. Because you don't want your foundation to like crease up on your neck, babe. Like, it's not a good look. I've lost. The thing is that I used to like really struggle with my weight, and I lost between like, I've probably lost between like 50 or 70 pounds. Yeah. From being gluten-free, so. Not medical advice, by the way. This is just what's worked for me. And I also think, like, when I was still eating gluten, like, my body was just inflamed. And so, because that's what celiac is. It's very, like, inflammatory, and it's an autoimmune disease. So your body's literally attacking itself. And, like, now that I'm eating in a way that works for my body, like, it's not an attack mode anymore, and I'm just a lot healthier. So, and if you're new here, like, my motto is I love food that loves me back. Like, girl, like, I have pounded down way too many Big Macs in my lifetime, and I'm not proud of it, but, like, now I lean into my faith, and I lean into the way that the Lord sees me, and the Bible says your body is a temple, and so I intend to treat mine as such, and I always ask myself, like, does this food love me back? Like, you might love a Big Mac, but the Big Mac does not love you back, you know what I mean? You might love, like, a chili dog, but that chili dog does not love you back, babe. Like, you know what I mean? And, like, when you put good food into your body, like, you feel good. Like, you just feel better. You're more productive. You're more focused. And I feel like weight loss can get really, really toxic, but I feel like when we have that attitude about it, like, I love food that loves me back, like, the weight loss thing is gonna come, like, instantly, babe. Like, it's literally, not far behind, like when you have that attitude instead of like, I don't know, like I'm gonna lose this much weight, like that's toxic, babe. Like we don't want to do that. Hi, Anjori, I haven't seen you forever. Periods, honey. Yes, I agree. All right, well, I've got to get in. Oh, I forgot my eyebrows. Let me just do my eyebrows really quick. Real quick. This is e.l.f. Brow Lift. Yeah, Anjori is like my second mod like ever, girls. Like, I can't remember who's first. I think it was Julia, but like Anjori was like right behind her. I'm gonna go in and just brush this through my brows. And if anyone's curious, like the way that I eat or like what I eat, now that I have my new life motto, which is I love food that loves me back, please follow me on Snapchat. I try to post like all of my meals on there, just so you can like get an idea of like the way I eat. I know when I was younger, like I always wanted to be healthier, but like I didn't know how to be healthier, and then it took like getting diagnosed with celiac disease to like finally start thinking about what's in my food and like how to eat healthier, you know. So if that's you, make sure you follow me on Snapchat. I also have a vlog on my channel where I talk about how to start eating healthier, like the very basics and like what I do and like how I like to keep it simple, because if I get overwhelmed by something, I'm just not gonna do it. I'm not wearing contacts. These are my real eyes. I know it's weird, like, being a light person and, like, having eyes that are so dark. There's not that many of us, but these are my natural eye color. Thank you. All right, this is the hair. This is the makeup. This is my little clip. I've got to get in. I've got to go to church, but I love you girlies so much, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a blessed Sunday. Jesus loves you so much, and so do I. And don't forget to add me on Snap, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye, girls.